Hello everybody, Calamity here. Hope you remember to do your weeklies. Today's video is going to be about the Heart of the Boulder Fight. This is the newest boss that was added in 5.1. And let's go over the buff we're going to get this time. After a character triggers Crystallize 12 times on opponents, all party members will gain 100% geo damage bonus. I'm really glad that it's geo damage bonus and not like a defense percent bonus, so this will affect characters like Navia or Ningguang if you want to use them in this fight. Remember, just like last time, Nemesis Empowerment does not affect us because we are on Steadfast difficulty. Here's the team that I used. I tried to keep it like half premium, half free-to-play friendly instead of like a whole team of 5 stars. But this is the team I went with. Bennett for heals and the attack buff. John Ling for constant pyro application and, you know, a bit of damage as well. Chilling in for debuffs, buffs, and to interact with the boss's special attack, which we'll show in the actual fight. And Navia, of course, is our main DPS of choice. Starting immediately with Bennett's ult into Navia's ult to get some crystallizes out there, and Zhanling's ult, and then into Shilinen's ult. And we're doing the elemental skills, just spamming a bunch of stuff for crystallize, and using Navia's skill. Don't try to save it too much and try to always get the maximum amount of bullets in there, because you just want to keep damaging the boss. The cooldown is pretty short on Navia's skill. But anyways, we got the buff now. Did a bunch of crystallize, really easy. You will get some overloadeds as you're seeing because this boss does electro attacks. Most of the boss's attacks are pretty slow in telegraph. In fact, I want to point out something here. After a little bit, you're gonna see the boss dash. This little dash here. When he does that, he's getting ready to do his special charge attack, and this is why we also brought Shilin in. However, Kachina will also work here, or any high mobility character like Cloud Retainer or Wander will also work. But anyways, look for this dash, because when he does it, he's gonna summon these 2 pillars that you've probably seen in Natland if you've done any exploration there, that you can use characters to climb up with. This is why Wanderer or Cloud Retainer will work, because you can just jump up really high. But once these pillars spawn, you want to climb them with your character of choice, or just jump up and attack them, and you'll stun the boss like so, allowing you to do some free damage on it. You don't have to bring Natland characters again. I believe you can just... I don't have Wanderer or Cloud Retainer, but I'm pretty sure they can just attack the things up there and stun the boss for you. So you have plenty of options. Kazuha as well, I think, can make it up those pillars. Someone might have to correct me on that, though. I didn't use Kazuha for this fight, or I didn't try it. But I would assume it works. Anywho. Same rotation as before. Getting the bursts out, do as much crystallizes as we can before activating Navia's shot and trying to get all the buffs, the debuffs, all active as well for each shot. And the boss is already pretty low with 50 seconds remaining, but yeah, we're getting ready for there's the dash again. Both pillars spawn up. I use Shilinen's skill. If you are excuse me, if you are using Shilinen, remember to actually finish attacking the boss with her normal attack so you can activate her debuff. And there we go. And once the boss is stunned, just activating everything and just, you know, using Navia to do some huge chunks of damage to the boss's health. Gonna get some more crystallizes in there really fast because running a little short on time. Getting the buffs out, getting the debuffs out. Again, most of the boss's attacks are very telegraphed. You can see the circle for the Electro AoE attack. Very easy to dodge. Or you can just shield through it. Up to you. And there was a nice 300k hit there, which was really, really nice, and giving us a nice close time of 228. Remember, if you are just a few, like, if the health bar is really close by the time you're, like, finishing the fight and you're just a few seconds short, remember you can use food buffs to help you give you that extra boost you might need. Last but certainly not least, let's take a look at my character's builds. So starting with Navia, signature weapon, only at refinement rank 1. She is using Nighttime of Whispering, Whisper of the Echoing Woods. And she is built for DPS, so crit rate, crit damage, attack percentage. Remember, she is not a defense scaling Geo character, so attack percentage is okay. And we don't want any defense. She is at C0, and her talents are at 7, 9, and 8. Chillin' in again, level 90 with her Peak Patrol Song sword, which gives a bunch of buffs as well. Then she's also using the Scroll of the Hero of Cinder City, which also gives a bunch of buffs. And then she is also at C0, and her talents are 8, 10, and 8. John Ling has been the same build since forever. She's using the Catch, which is the weapon you can get from fishing. Emblem of Severed Bait, or Severed Fate, excuse me. Built as a sub DPS, so crit rate, crit damage, energy recharge where we could fit it, and elemental mastery, of course. You know, there's big debate between attack percentage and energy recharge stance. Because I'm using a energy recharge weapon and she has Bennett on the team, I'm okay with giving her an attack percentage stance, pyro damage goblet, and crit damage circlet. She is at C6. And the talents are 8, 9, and 11. So we can actually get even more damage if I got Pyronado Crowned. I guess I'm just that lazy. Bennett, 90. He does have a Skyward Blade. However, this is just simply for the energy recharge and higher base attack than most weapons, but definitely not necessary. You can still give him a 4-star weapon and he'll perform pretty much the same. Like a Festering Desire if you have that weapon, or even a Pavonius sword or something like that. He's using the Bless Oblige for the extra 20% damage bonus buff. He is built for a support, despite having some crit rate, crit damage substats. But yeah, mostly energy recharge where we can get it, and HP percentage to top off his healing. We have energy recharge sands as well. There's lots and lots of energy recharge, HP percentage goblet, and healing bonus circlet. HP percentage will work as well. He is at C6. We have the controversial one. Remember that most characters these days don't really care. Like Navia, her normal attacks get converted into Geo after using her skill, and it can't be overridden, so this doesn't matter. And last but not least, his talents are at 1, 8, and 12. And that's pretty much for my build and for this video. If this was helpful to you, don't forget to leave a like and or subscribe. If you have your own team comps that you used, or tips for players that are struggling, or you have questions of your own, feel free to ask them in the comments below. And that'll do it for this video. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.